9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Are you ready?
Welcome back to a Thursday edition of Hardway Wrestling, where we talk about Ring of Honor. We got a Ring of Honor pay-per-view. A second ago, Ricky, there was only 3 of us. Now there's 4. I feel like that cat needs his own screen.
He might need his own screen, Mr. Puffers.
Ricky's never too far away from pussy.
That's
So.
for
No.
sure. Here's the funny part about this. You only ever see when this cat is here. You only ever see one hand. Hand check. What's up, boys? Happy Thursday. It's been
Happy
forever.
Thursday.
It's been forever since I've seen you.
It is. Are we live today, or are we just recording?
What's that?
So are we live today?
We are
or
not
just-
live. We are just recording. We're gonna go live. Maybe live tomorrow.
I know. I gotta think of a good question.
Oh yes, you haven't gotten that question up yet, bro.
I know.
You're slacking. You do less
That's
than
right.
you do less than Scotty does.
Nah.
Nah, that's not true.
I got a great question.
Yeah.
Which wrestling gimmick would we like to see Ricky impersonate?
Oh.
I'd like to see him do beautiful Adrian Adonis.
Oh, we're clean face, shave the beard.
Yeah, shave the beard, have the blonde hair, the blonde wig, the dress.
Tell
Yeah,
everybody he's gay.
Because I'm running out of hair.
You got to start
Oh, yeah.
combing. You're going to start combing that shit up.
It ain't gonna work. It's gonna look like Braun Strowman's one haircut where he tried to reverse mohawk.
The reverse mohawk. Yeah, I've been there. Yeah, Ricky stayed at my house. I don't know. What was the last pay-per-view you stayed for? SummerSlam? Was it SummerSlam?
No, it was Money in the Bank.
Money in the Bank, yeah.
Middle of the day.
SummerSlam hasn't even happened yet.
Oh, my bad.
It's the next
Whatever.
one.
No, there was a night one. You crashed at my house or whatever.
Yeah, I crashed your house
Oh,
every
yeah.
time.
Yeah, well, anyway, Ricky,
It's like
come down in the
45
morning.
minutes.
I come down in the morning because I'm up before everybody, no matter what. And Ricky's sprawled out on the couch. Damien's on the chair, and Ricky doesn't have his. You never see Damien or Ricky without his hat on, right? He's always got his hat. And I looked at him. He opened his eyes. I go, "You gotta let it go, bro. You just gotta let her go." He's like, grabbed his hat. He pulled it down over his head. So, we have a pay-per-view tomorrow night. Ring of Honor, Death Before Dishonor. Will you be watching? You guys gonna watch it on the link?
No.
No.
I probably am going to. I'm going to try to watch it since I'm off on Saturday. So,
Although the card does looks pretty good for 5 matches.
5
So,
matches, bro. It'll be over by 8:30.
Yeah. Well, no. Each of those matches is going to take an hour and a half.
They're all Iron Man matches.
Yeah.
Falls count anywhere. Best 3 out of 5.
You know, if Tony doesn't overload the card with matches, he's going to make each match go twice as long as it should.
Most likely.
He's going to get his money's worth. He's like a Scotty at a buffet.
All right. If you have not done this yet, please go to our YouTube. If you're, of course, you're going to see us on YouTube. Please go like, subscribe, ring the bell, let everybody know who we are because we are coming, ladies and gentlemen. We are at 73 subscribers right now. We're on the road to 100. We were trying to get to 100 so we could
Give
Wyatt a neck tattoo. But honestly, we don't even know who Wyatt is anymore, right? Let's just, just for shits and giggles, let's see if Wyatt's here. Hold on. No, Wyatt's not here. Okay.
I think my cat's going to be the new face on the hard way.
Hard way pussy. Okay. Hey, listen.
maybe that should be our next set of merchandise.
Hey,
hard way pussy.
Ricky's face. Ricky's cat.
Ricky's face on a shirt.
We got a lot of cool things coming up. A couple toy shows we're going to be doing. Greencastle show this weekend. I'm probably going to shoot some video.
Not this weekend.
Yeah, it is this weekend.
Nope.
Are you sure
not
about
till
that?
August. Dude. We're not even in August yet.
Oh, I thought that's what I was wondering because I talked to the guy today and he said it was this Sunday.
I think it's probably the card show because I saw the post he made online August 4th.
Oh, August 4th. That's a Sunday, right? What day is that
No,
after?
August 4th is a Friday. That's
Friday?
the day. That's
Yeah.
the day Billy Gunn's going to be at the Keys game.
Yeah, and the 5th is a pay-per-view, isn't it?
Then it must
Yeah,
be the
That's
but I
the
can,
SummerSlam.
it's not because remember Greencastle doesn't go until the first of the month.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So
Well, you know what? That being said, I'm working on a couple things here. We're going to be doing a giveaway, a major giveaway here for Hardway Wrestling coming up, and I'm gonna do a video and I'm gonna explain how it's gonna work. But you're gonna have to go to our YouTube page. We're gonna give away some stuff. One of the prizes we're gonna be giving away, I picked it up today. I picked up 2 of them. Adam Cole Target exclusive baby. We're gonna give that away.
I don't know if you can see that or not.
You
Probably
can just
not.
read it. That is the worst editing.
That was the
I'm
worst.
gonna edit that out.
It is August 6th.
Okay.
So,
well, Ricky will be here
Yep.
because he will be here for SummerSlam. So it's SummerSlam, right? Isn't that SummerSlam on the 5th?
Yeah.
Oh, SummerSlam. So that's a Saturday. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the toy show's on Sunday. So my plan is to set up a table for Hardway Wrestling and meet some people, shoot some videos. We're going to start a segment called Show Me Your Haul, where we're going to look at stuff that we've bought. We've done it already. We just never had a name for it. We're going to do stuff like that. We're going to show other people stuff, too, at some of these toy shows that we go to. And that day, we're going to try to get some subscribers. And at the end of the day, we're gonna. So here's how it's gonna work. I'll explain it here real quick, but then I'll do a separate video. You're gonna have to go to our YouTube page, like, subscribe, ring the bell. Right, that's the big one. Right, go to Facebook, like that. We like you to do that too. Always an option. Second, you're going to go into the comment section and you're gonna put your name. You're gonna put your name, and that's how I'm gonna know who you are. You're gonna put your name, and I'm going to enter you, put you on a wheel. We're going to spin the wheel. We're going to give away some prizes. So
deal.
that's right. Spin it with no deal. I'm the deal. We're going to spin the wheel, give away some prizes. Adam Cole, baby, will be one of them, and we'll give away some other stuff too. So be
Jason,
prepared for that. That's coming.
Mrs. Bagwell on a pole.
Scotty on a pole.
And Mrs. Bagwell on a pole.
Yeah.
This will be win a date with Scotty. That'll be one of the prizes. But you're gonna have to pay, and he likes hibachi. So
I mean,
Make sure it's a buffet, so it's a flat rate.
that's right. He'd take the Golden Corral, but make sure he gets his water turned back on before you take him to Golden Corral, because we don't need any problems with the septic. But that's what we got coming up here. That is the plan for now. So be on the lookout for that kind of stuff. And we're at 73 followers. We appreciate you guys liking and following. I put up a little video today. We're going to talk about that real quick before we get into Ring of Honor. So you didn't get a chance to see Dynamite last night, right?
No, I did not.
So I don't know about you, Ricky, but it felt like Dynamite had some urgency. It felt like Dynamite is saying, okay, Collision, we see what you're doing on Saturday night. Because honestly, Collision might be the best thing that AEW is putting out right now. If you look at it, definitely is. I mean, you got Punk is there. He's doing pretty good stuff. Yeah, they just had the Owen Hart
2 out of 3 falls match that they had the other night with that card, and I'm not going to include the Battle of the Belts because I could have given a shit about that. Just
no one cares
Collision
about
strictly. It. But yeah, Dynamite, I think Tony felt needed to step up its game a bit.
Yeah. And I did get a chance to see the 2 out of 3 falls match, and my God.
Listen, it was a Hardway 5. It was a Dave Meltzer 3 1/4.
Yeah.
So,
well, it's because it didn't have Kenny and the Young Bucks in it.
It didn't have it.
Yeah.
Didn't have Finger Bang Jones or whatever Cornette calls him. Twinkle Toes McFinger Bang.
Yeah.
I actually like Kenny Omega. So anyway, was an excellent match, and we talked about it the other day. I'm glad you got to see it, Scotty.
Yeah.
They told a good story from the beginning all the way to the end. It wasn't all this hit them hard at the beginning and then bore them to shit for 25 minutes and then hit them with a roll up pin. I mean, it really told a story. I actually thought it was a great match. And Dynamite last night, again, I felt like there was some sense of urgency. Like, okay, we got it now. We got to show off a little bit, and they gave us a pay-per-view match last night on free TV. I don't quite agree with it. We should have paid for this match, but we got a blood and guts match that was everything. All the rules that they put out, they broke them all last night.
Oh yeah,
They broke
absolutely.
every rule that they
Every
said
single
they
one
were.
of them.
Power gyros, we're gonna do that. Bleeding, we're gonna do that.
Thumbtacks,
Weapons, I mean,
bed of nails.
coming through the crowd. I mean, they did
John
everything.
Moxley bled during his entrance music.
Yeah, he did. He absolutely bit his tongue, right?
Yeah.
He bit his tongue and he spit on the ground. They had the
then
bloodborne pathogen thing.
Then he kissed the camera.
He kissed. I mean, it was an intense match. And anyone when he pulled out. Okay, here's the big spot that everyone's talking about. Actually, there was two. I posted a video. Excalibur must have been drinking last night because he said that the last time I think this is what he said. The last time the Elite or the Golden Showers or Golden Elite or whatever they were calling them wrestled, it was Rey Fenix, Penta, and Rey Mysterio.
Yeah.
I was
Legit.
wondering where the Rey Mysterio part was coming from.
Did you now go back to the video I posted and listen real closely? He says Rey Mysterio.
The sound didn't come through on it, so
Yeah, you listen. It does. It absolutely does. You got to listen. You got to listen. It does. He says Rey Mysterio. I rewounded 37 times. I was like, what is he doing? What does Excalibur needs? His mask. I think his mask was down over his eyes or something.
It's been too tight on his head for the last 20 years, and he can't remember who's who anymore.
Good
So,
Lord. But there was
a damn skeleton head under there.
Yeah.
Toasty.
With a damn worm crawling through his freaking eye hole.
So the real big there was a lot of spots last night because all these blood and guts shit matches are spot fest. Lots of super kicks. There was glass. They dumped actual. I'm pretty sure it was actual glass.
You sure what the sugar glass stuff?
I don't think it. I mean, it could have been, but when they landed on it, they bled. I mean, I guess that sugar glass is I just got done getting glass pulled out of my foot that I've had for the last 8 months. It's doesn't feel good.
Ow.
So I can't even imagine these knuckleheads landing on glass. But if it was real glass, ouch, right? There was a thumbtack spot that the dude was on top of the cage. Who was it?
It was Nick.
Matt Jackson, right?
Matt Jackson, yeah, it was pouring thumbtacks down
from the top of the cage. It
And
was raining thumbtacks.
Raining tacks. Who was on the ground in that? Wasn't it Omega and Pac or something?
Pac was. They were all underneath them. They were all looking up as these tacks are raining down over top of them. It was unbelievable.
Got a couple stuck in his eyes. That would have been funny.
It was at one point people were leaving the match. Like Takeshita was like, "Fuck, I'm out of here. I'm not doing this anymore." He rolled out of the ring. Somebody else left. Pac left.
Pac left because him and Claudio got into it. Hence, the Ring of Honor
match tonight or tomorrow. Moxley pulls out this bed of nails, and I was like, okay, the chick with the bed of nails. You got them all lined up. There's a ton of nails. They are nails. They are sharp. But the more you have, the more your weight is distributed over them. Right? You ever seen somebody walk on them?
Mm-hmm.
Right, to walk on a bed of nails. As long as the pressure isn't pushed into one area, they're fine. Right? They're not going to sink down. Well, I'm gonna tell you, when he pulled these nails out, I was like, okay, they're probably pretty sharp, but it's a bed of nails. So Moxley carries this thing. This thing probably weighed. What do you think it weighed, Ricky?
Got me. I don't know. I've never had a bed of nails in my hand.
80 pounds. This thing was probably about 80 pounds, 50, 60, 70, 80 pounds. It looked like either that or he was selling it. It was heavy because he was dragging his bitch across the ring. So he puts it up in the corner.
Don't talk about Renee like that.
Well, he'd already bled out almost too. So I mean, he's probably a little woozy.
Yeah, he might have been a little woozy. So he sets his bed of nails up in the corner, and he throws Kenny Omega into this bed of nails. Right? That is not even the tough part. As Kenny is falling down to his knees and falling away from this thing, it falls over and hits him. And it hits him in such a way that it looks like it caught his skin. And he did this jerking motion like, oh, fuck, that hurt. He was like looking like I thought it cut his arm off. Like, if you get a chance to go back and look at this spot, you'll see the fear on Kenny Omega's face when this thing falls on top of him and rips his arm. I was like, oh, I might throw up. If this dude's arm falls off, I'm going to throw up. So, what'd you think of the match, Ricky?
It was everything. I mean, it was everything and then some, really, for Blood and Guts. That bed of nails thing was just the new element that they added into it. Plenty of entertainment. I mean, you couldn't look away or you'd miss something.
It was too long. I think it was too long.
They'd been pushing this thing for so long, so I mean, you knew it was going to last for quite a while.
Well, I don't like the format where they start two guys in the ring and they beat the shit out of each other, and then 5 minutes later somebody else enters. Like I think they should just
five on one side.
Everybody, five on one side, 5 on the other ring, and let them go. It just took it. By the time everybody got in the ring, it was almost 25 minutes.
Yeah.
So, and it was 2-on-1.
The match was good. It was very good.
It was probably one of the. I don't know if it was the best Blood and Guts, but it was definitely.
Well, nobody died.
And Jericho didn't land on a crash pad, so that definitely is a big improvement.
Eddie Kingston didn't break his arm or rip his back up, or
Santana and Ortiz, whichever one of them got hurt.
Whichever one broke
so bad.
One of those. Yeah, I remember that.
Well,
I'm sure the medics in the local health department had plenty of time, hopefully, to run tests on these guys for the hepatitis alphabet, because I don't know how many backs went through that bed of nails.
Did you see where he picked it? Was it Moxley picked up Omega and body slammed him onto this bed of nails?
Yeah.
And Claudio's face was like,
yeah.
Like he just stood there like, fuck, is this guy gonna get up?
Yeah.
Like I believe between the Ospreay match and this match, Kenny is trying to commit suicide in the ring.
He might be, or at least end his career.
Unbelievable. But it's over, thank God, and no one died. So it was a pretty decent match. If you get a chance to go back and look at it, the other moving away from Dynamite, the only other.
We got to go to the Adam Cole and MJF segment.
Yeah, let's sit on that till tomorrow, because I got some thoughts on that, and I don't want to be here. Because we are going to shoot tomorrow. Because I don't want to be all.
Yeah, we don't want.
I got some thoughts on that. I don't like how that match ended, and I don't like the way what they fucking teased a breakup already. I don't. Come on.
But that's Tony. They do that, like they did that with Jungle Boy and Dino Deuce months in. They did that with MJF and Wardlow months. Like, that's Tony's MO. Like, they tease a breakup and then they'll stop talking about it for 6 months. They'll tease another breakup, stop talking about it that's Tony. What do you expect?
Yeah, all right, fuck it. We'll talk about it. Yeah, there was a spot at the end of the match. There was a spot at the end of the match where Cole picked up the heavyweight title, the Triple B, and I guess he just glances at it, and MJF sees him doing it, and about puts his hands through Adam Cole's bird chest. Right, he shoves Adam Cole and says, "What the fuck are you doing?" And Adam was like, "Dude, I'm just handing you your belt." And like you could see, I really, I was like, are you serious? So they've only been together for 3 fucking weeks, and we're already going to tease a
And they're
breakup.
putting gold on like for all their skits and stuff. It's just straight gold.
We have seen one double clothesline, boys.
I know.
I
And
need
they've
more.
announced like about 30 of them.
I need. Yeah, right.
It's
I
like
need.
watching the movie Step Brothers with these two.
It actually really is.
Who's Will Ferrell and who's the other guy?
Adam Cole is
Will Ferrell is. That I
Adam
was gonna say Will Ferrell should be MJF.
MJF is Will Ferrell and Will Ferrell's brother, who hasn't had a carb in 2 years. Anyway,
yeah.
the only great part. I mean, we're gonna all right. Let's move past that because we'll get back to that probably on Friday. But the greatest thing that happened in wrestling history happened on Tuesday night. Dominic Mysterio wins the North American Championship. Is that not the greatest thing in the world?
And of course, you called it too, which is very surprising. I didn't even think they would do that.
Listen,
I had a feeling.
So here's what they're trying. Here's what it seems like to me they're going to do, and this is why I was that's why I've been leaning towards Dom Mysterio getting something, right? Some sort of title, something, whatever it's going to be. And I didn't see him going. I keep forgetting that they can do that NXT, right? They can move these guys back and forth and take the belts to the main roster or whatever. But
I thought NXT was its own. Oh no, wait, NXT. Nobody got drafted to NXT. It was just Raw and SmackDown. So okay, all right, never mind.
Well, I think Mustafa Ali and Baron Corbin were drafted, or not drafted, but they moved down. They were free agents.
They were kicked off the main roster, so they're like, well, there's nowhere else to go but NXT. So,
yeah. So Dom's got a belt. Rhea's got a belt.
Damien's got a briefcase.
Whoever wins this next belt is going to be the odd man out. That's who's going to be knocked out of Judgment Day. I feel like Finn's going to win. I feel like Finn is going to beat Seth for this belt.
I think Priest is still going to be the odd man out.
I think Seth loses to Finn, loses his belt, and then there's a cash in, and Finn loses his belt
right away.
Right away, there is, and then we get dissension, and maybe they don't do it right away, but somebody's not going to have a belt, and somebody's going to be pissed, right? Somebody's going to be in a bad mood about not having a belt. And I think that's the reason why they put this belt on Dom, because Dom will have a belt, Mummy will have a belt, and one of the daddies will not have a belt.
Okay, so hold on a sec. Okay, while I can agree with you on what you're saying, why didn't they do something a little bit more appropriate for Dom? Because here's my thought.
They no longer have a cruiserweight division.
No, but they do have a belt that's almost just as meaningless. The 24/7 title.
No, that's gone.
No, that's gone. They got rid of that. Oh yeah, they got. That'll come back when R-Truth comes back, I'm sure.
Yeah, because what I was thinking is, you have it be one of the, because again, Dom is great as a chicken shit heel, but to me, putting a belt like the North American title on him is kind of a little overkill at this point. You want to build him up to that. So you give him a belt.
It's the North American title. It's not the Intercontinental title.
They hate this fucking guy. They hate this fucking guy so much. Now that they put a belt on him, it's more heat, bro. This guy dropped.
Think. You put the 24/7 belt on him, and he starts crowing like he's won the world title, and then it gets even more heat that way. Because it's a worthless belt, but he's crowing, he's holding it like he's friggin' God, and he's beat, friggin' Roman Reigns.
Already done that with R-Truth. Like,
do you know who he'd have to beat to win that belt?
I don't even
Trash can.
No, what's her name has it?
Who?
Nikki ASH, I thought, was the one that threw it in the dumpster.
No, what's her name? What's the girl that went down to NXT? that they couldn't find anything to do with her on the main roster for years, and they moved her down to NXT. She's down at NXT right now.
No
They
clue.
called she was a weightlifter. They called her Miss Piggy.
Oh, Dana Brooke.
Dana Brooke. That's who had the
Oh.
24/7
Oh,
title.
was it her? No, it wasn't
Yeah,
her.
I'm
She
pretty
had it a
sure.
few. No. She had it a few times. It was Mickey Ash, I think, won it and then threw it in the trash can, and that
Oh,
was the end of it.
well, I mean that would get heat too if he pinned a girl for this 24/7 title.
Yeah, I mean, even better. Not that they would. I mean, WWE and not doing the mixed intergender stuff, but I don't know. I think that would have been like the really good way. Again, I agree with you, Ricky, that it's not the North American title, it's not the Intercontinental title, but you put a worthless belt like the 24/7 title on him and have him start crowing like you just beat Roman Reigns. Oh my gosh, the heat level will be through the roof. But
It's already through the roof, and it is excellent.
so
It
Well,
is excellent. He's definitely probably one of the most hated people on the WWE roster.
yeah, and he didn't need this belt to be hated. Um,
It
yeah,
just adds heat.
it just adds even more.
it does add heat, and he dumped Wesley on his head. I don't know if you saw the match, but
Yeah.
somebody posted on Facebook, "What do you call this move?" And I called it the Dirty Dom Bomb because poor Wesley
Love it.
landed right on his face.
Yeah,
Poor
dude.
guy, poor guy. So, congratulations to Dirty Dom Mysterio for winning for North American title. He's probably gonna lose it here to Mustafa Ali, or they're gonna do a triple threat with Mustafa and Wesley or whatever. But
I honestly don't think so. He's not going to lose it to Mustafa. Mustafa is dead weight at this point in the
he is
company.
dead weight. He is dead weight.
I like if anything they put it back on Wesley, but honestly think they might give him like a full month run with it before they take it off of him. Just because it'll push, like it'll again keep the heat going as long as you can. Don't like ruin the belt by leaving it on, Dom, but give him a quick month run, and then probably like it'll be like a pre-match show at SummerSlam. Wesley Dom for the North American title, and boom, Wesley's got it back again. But I can see them just kind of like, let's keep the heat up as long as we can, crank it up a little bit more, and then we'll take it back off of them. But
Well, I'm kind of hoping that Dom stays down in the Performance Center because he absolutely could use some performance, right? He could use some wrestling. I mean, he had Ray who got him through, most of his years of trying to learn how to be a wrestler. But I think he really needs some training because he's really not a great wrestler.
yeah.
He just gets so much heat.
Or go watch videos of his daddy Guerrero.
Heat seeker is what he is. All right, so let's move on. Let's talk about what we're here to do, and what we're here to talk about today is Ring of Honor, Death Before Dishonor, pay-per-view tomorrow night, New Jersey.
New Jersey.
We're in Jersey.
We're in Jersey.
And unlike most AEW things, matches, pay-per-view, it's only 5.
Sure, this isn't the pre-show, and there's an
Yeah,
actual pay-per-view after.
I'm not sure of anything with these guys, but
15 matches to follow these 5.
it could honestly it could be. It's a Friday night. No one's got to work on Saturday. So I mean, why not?
We're gonna be watching SmackDown, so I mean,
pay-per-view.
What's that?
What time is the pay-per-view?
I want to say it starts at 8.
8. So
let me look here. Watch episode 20. Oh no, that's Ring of that'll be tonight. Death Before RH Honor Club is tonight. So that'll be on tonight.
Let's just say they don't do a 4-hour pay-per-view. If they do this in 2 hours, are they do this and back right into Rampage?
Bell time 7 p.m.
Okay, yeah. So they do it for 3 hours and then back. Like then people are supposed to flip the channel right over to Rampage.
They could, yeah. Why not?
The hell?
Why not? They did 2 hours of Collision and they did an hour Battle of the Belts.
That's all. That is true.
Right?
That is.
So, I mean,
battle dumb shit.
If it wasn't for that stupid hat, I would say Tony Khan's a genius.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
If it weren't for a lot of other things, I'd say Tony Khan's a genius. But you know,
all right,
there's
we got 5 matches on the card. So let's just knock out all 5 matches and be done with it. So Ring of Honor Pure Championship it's on the line at Death Before Dishonor. Katsuri Shibata, who is the champion, versus, I guess that's how you say it, Katsura's Gesundheit. Shibata, Shebang Bang, versus Daniel Garcia. Now I feel like Daniel Garcia held this belt already, but he is in every one. Like every time there's a pay-per-view, he's fighting for this belt.
Yep.
Is he gonna dance? What is he gonna do here?
I hope he's gonna lose.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going with Ciabatta on this one.
Ciabatta.
Yeah, that's Ciabatta. The yogurt. I'm going with the yogurt too, honestly.
No, that's Chobani. Ciabatta is bread.
Yeah, Ciabatta.
Oh, you know what? They have this. I always get double meat and sour cream and rice when I go to Ciabatta. So
that's
You're
Chipotle.
Chipotle, you knucklehead! Oh my god.
My God, I honestly didn't even realize because he was looking mighty tasty. All right, so I'm going with Shibata also. I think this is Shibata's first defense, maybe first or second defense of this Pure Championship.
Yeah, he didn't have the title when they had that 4-way at the last AEW pay-per-view, I think. So he had to have won it recently.
Yeah, he did he beat Daniel Garcia?
Yeah, what was the last pay-per-view
I don't even know who the fuck had the Pure title.
Let me.
Yeah, whatever the last pay-per-view was that they had, he won it at that because if I remember right, I got it wrong because I think I had called whoever the champion was back then, whether it was Garcia or somebody else. I called them to retain, and
Chipotle.
Chobani won it. So
Tony
Chobani.
Oh, they said Shivani.
Chobani.
Ciabatta.
My bad. I thought you said Schiavone.
Oh God! If Shivani won a title in AEW right now, holy cow!
Shivani.
The digital media title.
Oh
yeah,
that's it. That
is the perfect person to hold the digital media title, Tony Schiavone.
Oh my God,
that's great.
All right, so I'm going with Shibata also to retain here. Scotty, you say you're going with?
I'm going with Chobani. Yep.
Shivani. You're going with Shivani. Ricky, you're also going with?
Yeah, I'm taking Ciabatta.
Schiavone. Okay. Ring of Honor World title match. Athena versus Willow. My favorite women's wrestler of all time, next to Moolah.
I think you like Mae Young better.
I actually like. Have you ever heard the story about Mae Young running tuna fish on her private?
No, I don't even.
Have you heard this story, Ricky? Have you heard this story?
Yeah.
Bully Ray. So, Bully Ray and Diva, I remember they were running that program with Mae Young, and they ended up putting her through a table, or they slammed her, or whatever. And they went to the back, and Mae Young grabs a hold of Bully Ray and says, "If you ever put me down light again, I'll beat your ass." Right? She threatened him. She was going to kick his ass in the back. So at some point, was it her or was it Bully Ray? Yeah, I think it was Bully Ray.
It was Mae Young.
Mae Young. So Mae Young takes tuna fish. She puts it down in her pantsuit, right? Because that's what she was wrestling in, pantsuit, I think. Or was she wrestling in the one piece Wendy Richter deal? Yeah. Put tuna fish down in her crotch area, and when they went to pick her up, he went to pick her up to put her through the table.
Wow.
He caught a whiff of the Chobani. Supposedly she was one of the best ribbers.
I've heard Bully Ray tell a lot of stories about the Mae Young series of stuff. I've never heard that one. Yeah. Wow.
I actually think I didn't hear I heard it from Bully Ray, but I think Mark Henry was the one that was telling the story on
Okay.
Busted Open or some shit like that. So.
Yeah, 'cause he was working with them at the time too. So
Correct. Okay, so Athena versus Willow Nightingale. Do we think Athena's going to drop this belt to Willow?
I don't know. This one's baffling the shit out of me because Willow, she just had the strong woman's title. She lost it. She just won the Owen tournament. She beat Athena in the process. And as far as I know, I don't remember the last time Athena lost a fucking match besides when she lost to Jade like over a year ago. So I don't fucking know.
Scotty.
Like I'm taking Athena, but right now I might go back and change my pick.
see, and here's the thing that I find interesting. Okay, so she had the strong women's title. She did lose that, but the Owen Hart thing, I'm kind of wondering if AEW is using this as like a King of the Ring style, crown and you win the Owen Hart tournament, you get a number one contenders match, or you are the number one contender, and you can choose who you want to wrestle. Now they didn't play it like that in essence, but she's now challenging for the ROH women's title. So, you kind of get this feeling like, they're gonna do like this could be like a in essence a WrestleMania or SummerSlam main event kind of a deal. But like you said, like Athena hasn't lost very much in the last year or two, and they just put the belt on her a few months back. So do they take the belt off of her for?
She's had the belt for quite some time.
Yeah, she won the belt from Deonna Purrazzo, didn't she?
No.
What's her name was hurt? Martinez. Yeah.
Yeah, she won it at the last pay-per-view. I thought the last.
No, she's had since like Ring of Honor's been back. She's been the champion.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, Mercedes
Mercedes Martinez. I think.
Yeah, Mercedes Martinez. Is it Mercedes Martinez? Yeah. She held it for like one shot, and that was it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I stand corrected, but yeah. So I honestly, I still think I think they're going to keep it on Athena. Like I don't see her losing this right off because again, I think they can do this where they build up several matches with the two of them, and then maybe switch it over to Willow at the end of that and give them a good feud. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm going to go. My pick would be Athena to take this one. So
well, I am taking Willow because I love Willow.
Always take Willow.
I love Willow. Never not going to pick Willow, but I think I'm taking Willow here, only because Athena is better than Ring of Honor. Athena needs to be on the main roster.
I agree.
Athena needs to be on that main roster, and she needs to chase Statlander. Yeah. She needs to go after that. She needs to go after that.
Let her chase Tony Storm. Let her chase Tony Storm.
Either way. Well, I mean that's heel versus heel.
Statlander's taking on I think Marina Shafir on Rampage or Collision. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, who cares? Who cares?
But yeah,
Marina Shafir, the worst promo.
Who cares if it's heel versus heel? Let her go after Tony. Let her turn face.
And they could always turn Athena face again. Whatever. It doesn't matter. But I think Athena is ready for not ready. Athena is the main roster. She's the best women's wrestler in AEW, bar none. Well, I mean, next to Willow. But she's honestly, I think she's one of the best wrestlers. She's aggressive. She is mean as shit. And let's take this belt off her and get her onto a bigger program. She's held her long enough. So next we have a 4-way Ring of Honor tag team title match. The Kingdom.
Don't they have the trios titles?
Who?
Oh no, never mind. Not the Kingdom. I'm thinking of the Embassy.
Yeah, the Embassy, I believe, and they're not even on this card.
The Mogul Rejects.
As of now, they're not on this card. They'll probably end up. What a fucking waste these trios titles are. Yeah. Right, we don't see them on AEW now. They're not on AEW. They're not seeing them on Ring of Honor. What a waste. Anyway, the Kingdom, Mike Bennett, and what's his face? Damn it! What is his?
Jake something.
It might as well be Jake something. Oh shit. Why
I
am I
think
forgetting?
Taven.
Matt Taven.
Not Taven.
Because I'm Matt Taven. Anyway, uh, Matt Taven and Mike
Matt.
Bennett, who I like. I like Mike. I like the Kingdom. But who knows what they're going to do here? Versus the champions are Lucha Brothers, by the way. Aussie Open, which is back. They're a main roster team, if you ask me. But we'll see. And
Those are Lucha Bros.
yeah, definitely Lucha Bros. And Scotty's favorite team, the Best Friends. Scotty, who you got here?
As much as I want to say Bennett and Taven because you would just hope that they're going to finally do something with them.
I picked them last time; they didn't win.
They did win, exactly. Like, I mean, if they're going to become this year, this company's Kai and Tai and job out to everybody, like, really, because again, Bennett and Taven are very, very. Aussie Open again, they have impressed me with some of the stuff they've done. I think there are better versions of them in other companies, but for what AEW's got, Aussie Open they've got a good team. And Lucha Brothers, and the Best Friends, double. So I hate to put my money on the same horse twice and lose, but I think it's going to be Bennett and Taven. I think I'm going
to give the people what they want.
Yeah,
that's right.
I'm gonna choose Bennett and Taven on this one.
I'm hoping the Best Friends. What's her name's
Chuckle Fuck Taylor and
whatever his name is.
I think.
I hope Sue shows up and does a run in here.
Hey, they could have Trent's mother on a pole match.
She lives on a pole.
Motherfucker.
I think Chuck Taylor is fucking Trent's mother, so you know.
Who would
it's not Stifler's mom.
Is Chuck Taylor probably the if you look at all these guys in the lineup and you had to say pick the guy that's not the wrestler.
Yeah.
Sorry, Chuck.
Yeah.
You're out. You're out.
As Cornette, also another nickname Cornette calls him is Muffin Top Taylor. So
yeah, he is a chubby. He is a chubby. I'm missing a match here somewhere. I believe
I think I'm going with I think I put Lucha Bros on my pick, but I might switch it to Aussie Open.
Yeah, I think that I'm I don't know. I don't know. Lucha Bros, they should be on the main roster right now, fighting for one of those titles. But I think the tag team stuff right now is pretty jam packed. Unless you're going to bring them in to feud with like Daddy Ass.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know what to do here. I'm probably going to go with Aussie Open also. So, yeah, that's going to be my pick, Aussie Open for right now. Until I change it back to the Kingdom.
For one whole
point. Another match. I don't see it on my thing here, but I believe we're getting Samoa Joe versus Dalton Castle.
Yeah, you did post that one.
Yeah, we're getting Samoa versus Dalton. I know. So Dalton won the tournament to face. Which Christ, I don't know if that's a win to face Samoa Joe.
That's like the guys in the old days when they found out they'd have to face the Road Warriors. That's what I'd feel if I'm Dalton Castle going up against Samoa Joe. Sorry, no, I'm not. He's going to break that twig in half.
I believe Dalton Castle beat
kill that peacock.
Oh. Yeah. I love Dalton Castle's my favorite Ring of Honor by far.
Because you love the flaming aspect.
I love the flaming aspect. I love the flamboyant. I love the boys. I love the fact that they get down on their hands and knees and he steps on their back to climb into the ring. I love that they run around the ring. I mean, I've never laughed so hard at a wrestling show when we went to Final Battle and he was running around the ring flapping his arms. I'm dying. He's awesome.
Ladies and gentlemen, let the record show that Jason has said that he loves the boys.
I love the boys. Hey, listen, I can't get enough boys.
I did see them in DC when I went last year, and they were pretty damn funny.
Oh, they were on like they did like a dark match or something like at the
Yeah,
beginning of the
yeah,
night.
there was dark match.
Dark match Jones. Again, I don't. Samoa just lost to CM Punk. I don't unless CM Punk, and which I mean, you could see CM Punk interfering in this and causing Samoa Joe to lose his title, but because Samoa didn't do that to him
Yeah,
against Ricky Starks, I don't think that's going to happen.
No.
So I believe Samoa Joe beats Dalton Castle here. I think he gets his win back that he gave up for CM Punk the other day.
I think he snaps Dalton like a twig. I really do. Like,
I hope not. He's got a broken back already.
Yeah, really, he does.
Yeah, he broke his back a few years ago. He actually, if you look, he wears the high waisted wrestling trunks, and he's got a brace underneath of it. If you look at it. So,
yeah, it looks ridiculous, but yeah.
yeah, it looks great when he's flopping around there, flying around. We got a match that was just announced last night. We get Claudio versus Pac.
The bastard.
The bastard Pac. So Pac is back. He's intense.
Yeah.
He is fucking intense. He always looks like he just wants to kill somebody. Right? I don't know. Claudio is also like that match. That Blood and Guts match started off hot with Claudio. He was throwing these fucking German uppercuts like if you don't lean back away from, you're losing your head. Like he is taking your fucking head off your shoulders, bro. Poor Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega got his ass handed to him at the beginning of the night.
If you're not careful, if he hits you in the wrong spot, that's like knocking your jaw completely off to one side.
Oh, damn.
I've seen video of actual people throwing that kind of a stiff forearm, and like you can hear a jaw crack.
Well, he
throws
some chiclets. He's going to be making an appointment with Britt Baker, DMD.
Or who's the who's the dentist that everybody
Isaac Yankem?
No, not Yankem.
Kane.
Kane.
The real dentist that all the wrestlers talk about. Mike Leno. Everyone always talks about Mike Leno. He'll be making an appointment with Leno to get his teeth put back in. So,
sorry, but going straight to Britt Baker if I lose teeth in a wrestling match.
She can put me under.
Yeah.
She can put me and the boys under.
But she will never. But she'll put you under, but she'll never put you over.
That's for sure. That's for sure. She didn't put that poor girl over last night. As soon as Britt Baker got in the ring, she put her fucking glove on. She was gonna end that match immediately.
Yeah.
So, anyway, I'm going with. I'm definitely going with. I'm going with Claudio. I'm staying with Claudio.
Yeah, I think I pick Claudio as well.
Yeah, I like Claudio. I don't know that.
Pac just came back. Came back.
Also, it's slightly a clash of styles, but I still think it's going to be interesting because Claudio's more ground based, Pac's a little more high flying. Even for a guy his size,
they're going to beat the shit out of each other.
Yeah, oh, they will.
Yeah, it'll be hard hitting for sure.
Claudio.
Actually, maybe they won't because they both took a pretty big beating last night. So.
Pac left early and hit in the match. Remember, he
tried to slam. He got bolt cutters and wherever these bolt cutters came from. I guess they were gonna chop people's fingers off, but he undoes the. Now that happened after Matt Jackson climbed to the top of the cage, right?
Well, how'd Matt get out?
That's what that just dawned on me. How did Matt get out of the ring? Do you remember that? You remember Matt?
Wait. Didn't he just start climbing up the? I don't fucking remember.
Hell, I think
I don't remember.
I have to go back and look at that now.
I was watching it in the middle of work, so.
I'll have to go back and look at that. Anyway, cuts the chain, the big thick ass chain. uh, gets ready to leave, and he turns around and goes to slam the cage door. Claudio just got his face back. Otherwise, he'd have ate that cage. And Pac goes, he just flips him off, and I'm like, oh, shit. There might have been some real heat there. Pac's kind of a bastard.
Who knows?
Oh, no.
Anyway, so I'm going with Claudio. Ricky, you're going with
Claudio.
Scotty, you're going with
Claudio.
All right. So that does it. That's our Ring of Honor Death Before Dishonor preview. Please make sure you go to like, subscribe, ring the bell, tell all your friends. Lots of stuff coming up, like I said earlier in the video. Check out some of our other videos if you're trying to catch up on what we're talking about or who we are. Go back and look at some of these old videos and make comments. Scotty likes it when you talk about it.
Yeah, who are we? I don't even know who we are.
There are days I don't know who I am either. But if I need to know Scott, I go back to our YouTube.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Our YouTube. So we're at 73 subscribers on the quest for 100, and we will get there, boys. We are going to get there. I think we are going to get there by the end of this month. By the end of August, we're going to be there. All of a sudden people are just jumping on board. So they like what we do, I think, or they're waiting to see us fail. Whatever. Come watch us fail.
We just got to get to 100 so we can get Wyatt that neck tattoo.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't go on Wyatt, I can see a very nice big bald spot over on the other screen there that Cody American flag tattoo can go on. So,
I got a tramp stamp, but it ain't going on my forehead.
Yeah.
Bigelow.
Put it on my lower back.
Give him the damn Bigelow flames.
That's what I need. All right, that's going to do us here at Hardway Wrestling. We'll be back tomorrow with we have a game tomorrow, boys.
Oh boy.
Got a new game. I know you love the game. Maybe we get Wyatt.
We'll see.
So tomorrow for the game, when you guys ring in, you got to be louder. I think that's the problem. Scotty, you do pretty good. Ricky, you're like, ooh yeah, like it's really low. I know you got to do, but you got to get a little louder. When you, ooh yeah. I'll do this instead. Ooh, dig it.
Dig it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Snap it to it. Anyway, we're gonna play a game.
I'm just gonna get a Slim Jim and make that bite snap sound that happens in the commercial.
We're gonna play a game tomorrow called Who's Older. That'll be fun. All right. For Ricky and Scott and myself here at Hardway Wrestling, appreciate you guys and everything you do. Please make sure you go like, follow, subscribe, and we will see you next time on
The Hard Way.
The Hard Way.